Okay, so the one night out of the year when you actually get to see the Divas belt and the tag belts defended, as well as the US and IC title, of course, it's the Night of Champions. And the winner of the pre-show Battle Royal, which saw the return of Ted DiBiase Jr., of course, was Zack Ryder. So if you really want to see Zack Ryder taking on Antonio Cesaro, this is your opportunity. Because the opening contest was the Fatal 4-Way match, and this match made lots of sense. Ironically, I would have thrown Christian in as opposed to Sin Cara, but with Christian going to be on a TNA show pretty soon, they're keeping a low profile on him. Again, you got 4 really good workers in this ring, so actually it made for a really solid match. Nice back and forth. The ending kind of bizarre using Sin Cara's mask, but all in all, a really solid opener. Eve pinned Layla, so there was your Divas match. Antonio took on Zack Ryder, and of course, he beat Zack Ryder. So people who were scared that the pre-show winner was going to go on to be the US champ, you're lucky he didn't win. Dolph Ziggler and Orton. Pretty solid match, good back and forth. Orton got the victory. So before I get to hear, oh god, they're burying Dolph Ziggler, solid match, good feud. You know, you can lose a match and still have a really solid feud. It's what you really, really need for Dolph Ziggler right now. The tag title match between Team Friendship versus Air Boom or Air Truth, whatever they're calling themselves. Yes, the Odd Couple did become tag champs. Through a bizarre, fall off the top rope splash by Kane, 1, 2, 3, and there you go. Alright, not bad. So you did have 2 belts change hands so far. Ironically, now we're getting close to like the end of the card already. Sheamus and Del Rio. Actually, a better match out of these two. However, their previous matches have been horrible. Before the match, the Brogue Kick was lifted. The ban was lifted. So therefore, you can use a Brogue Kick as a finisher. And of course, that therefore led to Sheamus being able to defeat Del Rio. Hopefully this puts a stake in their feud and they're no longer fighting each other. They don't need to. It's been, what, like 3 months? It's done. Now we come to the big main event. The match of the card. John Cena, CM Punk. CM Punk being in a main event match. These two guys had beautiful chemistry. Lots of great back and forth. Lots of good finishers and kickouts and almost pins and not quite pins. And then there's the ending of the match. Captain 5 Moves of Doom tosses out another move. A top rope German suplex into a bridge. But his shoulders are down, so it's a poor bridge, therefore leading to a draw? And CM Punk retained the championship. Now, in a night where they really needed to have a somewhat clean victory, CM Punk wins through a mild technicality, so it was declared a draw, and therefore CM Punk is still the champion. So technically he didn't defeat John Cena. So now that means he's beaten him twice and tied him once. Solid match, but that ending just kind of seemed kind of like they didn't want to have John Cena lose to CM Punk. Even though he's done it twice. They haven't been super clean wins, but I don't know. Do they have great chemistry? Yeah. Do I want to see them go for another month? Yeah, I really don't. If they're not going to make it about the title, then... Now, if Punk tomorrow night changes the title and brings out his new one, yes, then he'd be like, John, you had your chance, you lost, I beat you with your Money in the Bank briefcase, and I beat you two other pay-per-views in one-on-one matches, and a triple threat. I'm done with you. To show how I'm done I am with you, here's my new title. Have him feud with somebody else for 1 month. Give him a break from Cena. I know they just started this feud, but still, a break from Cena for 1 month. Then at like Hell in a Cell or Survivor Series, you have them go back at it again.